Yeah, I know their assistant coach. He's dog shit.
Blatant disregard for the rules going on here.
My candle just detonated out of nowhere. How the f- does that happen?
I'll drop trowel again.
Carter goes naked on stream.
Forward or backwards for Adidas? I mean, dropping Kanye and then gaining D3 Young.
I mean, if they were out of line, man.
Boys are back. Boys are back in town. We got a great entourage tonight. We got David Big D3 Youngs, Big Bet Barter, Eric P, and then frequent but also infrequent guest, Jeffrey G Money Youngs. I'm your host, Ike. David, I feel like we got to hear from you. You got the hat on right now. What's going on in your world?
What's going on in my world, Ike? A lot's going on. Work's going well. I still respect Ritu Peck, Dean Phillips. All about bipartisanship, both in politics and in tennis. What wasn't bipartisanship was Djokovic being an absolute joke of bitch, and Indian Wells complaining about his opponent taking a pause or stopping the point. That's Bush League, man. You've been playing in this league for years. You're the best to ever do it. You know that, you can't be doing that. Just a failed, sad excuse for not playing well.
Does everyone know what David's referring to right now?
Yes, absolute. I absolutely couldn't agree more. Although I've been rooting for Djokovic as of lately. What a bitch move! Like, it was so pathetic listening to him complain. Like, there was no point from the get-go. The judge was like, in his mind, he's probably thinking, this guy's the greatest of all time. What kind of argument is he making here? Like, literally, you just stopped playing. That's what happened. That's what happened, Noel. Like, made no sense.
So to the audience who may have not seen this clip, how would you explain it, Bart?
Basically, so what happened? Noel served. This dude like hesitated, but then chipped it back, right? And then Noel played out the next shot, but then like kind of hesitated. And then the dude hits a passing shot, and then starts complaining about how his opponent like hesitated and how like he shouldn't have gotten the point because of it, which has like no base in the rules at all, obviously. But like, he was basically just complaining because he lost the point and he's losing the match, and this guy hesitated in hitting a ball back that he thought was out. Makes no sense.
Yeah, it was against Lucas Nardi from Italia. And yeah, this will be Djokovic's, he talked about it, first year without a, tournament win thus far.
It's a bad loss when that guy loses in the next round, and he lost in the next round at Tommy Paul. So it's not like that guy's playing any particular tennis, in the top 5 level. He's not beating Tommy Paul.
No, Djokovic blew some pretty big leads in some games too, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't
he just
able to watch
gave
that.
away the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't even in the top 100. That guy wasn't.
No, he was
I was looking at that matchup. If you were to put $5 on it, you would have gotten 100 in return.
Yeah, insane. But there were so many tweets about how like Italian tennis is on the up. It's like, no, this dude's a fucking fluke. Djokovic did terribly.
Yeah. I feel like I have a kind of an interesting graphic. I guess you guys can continue on while I pull it up.
I was gonna say, if they say if you can't find a way, find an excuse, and Djokovic found an excuse.
Yep. And if you're Gak, that excuse is just to hook people.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing.
All right. So this graphic here is the big 3. It's kind of one of 3 left, but I want Jeffrey to answer this question. So of these players in in their careers, they got bageled how many times? So in a set. Do you understand the question?
Yeah. I think Rafa probably.
So I'm gonna give you the numbers,
Okay.
and then you have to guess who has been bageled most, second, and I guess third. So
Okay.
one player has been bageled 15 times.
Okay.
Who do you think that is?
Well, no, give all three.
Yeah.
Give all three.
Give me all three.
15, 5, and 12.
I think Novak's 15. I think Rogers 12 and Rafa's 5.
I think Novak's 15, Nadal is 12, and Rogers 5.
Eric?
I'm going. I'm going Nadal the most, 15. Djokovic 12. Federer 5.
Dave?
So Djokovic used to actively quit, so we're going 15 with him. Federer used to quit and be a little bitch at the beginning of his career, so going 12 with him. Rafa has never quit, so 5 with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! So before we find out, I want to say Fed has actually never quit. He never defaulted in a match once. The other two cannot say that.
Mm-hmm.
He never once defaulted ever, even when he was hurt.
Yeah, but you can still quit though, and not default.
So do you think he quit?
No, maybe once or twice. I mean,
What I'm saying is like this is
I don't
kind
wanna
of
talk about
like
another
if you
man's
lose
job.
6-0 in a set, you kind of quit that set. I feel like.
I don't know. You ever lost a set 6-0 and tried the whole time? I have.
Yeah, feels pretty helpless out there.
I was playing
But
Muhammad
at the top level, when you're the best,
Yeah. So one of you got it right. Who do you think that is?
who didn't guess the same as everyone?
Ooh.
Eric
I think
P.
it was me.
Champion. Eric, what were your guesses again?
Well, nothing super scientific. I recalled watching a YouTube video compilation in college, probably, of Nadal getting bageled. and,
Yeah, fuck him.
and so that informed my top pick, and I knew that Federer hadn't gotten bageled all that much. In fact, his last ever set against whoever Hurkacz at the where was that, the French, wherever, where his last slam ever where he got just destroyed. I don't know if that was a bagel or not, but I remember that graphic coming up that said he had hardly ever gotten bageled, so that was left Djokovic in the middle.
Yeah. Well, there was
My
one
my
thing.
theory for it was that
Can I say one thing before you go? One thing I learned about Eric right there is he likes to watch ASMR to Rafa losing 6-0 sets. Sorry, Bart. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I kind of thought Fed was the lowest just because he has the best serve by like quite a bit between the three of them. So I figured like, okay, Fed's gonna hold at least once a set throughout his career. Way higher chance that he doesn't get bageled just based off that. But I don't know, because Djokovic started his career kind of weak with his serve. Well, they both did. Nadal's serve has always been kind of like mid, right? Djokovic has got better at the latter end of his career, but Fed could be playing like absolute dog shit, but he'll still hit. He'll still hit 8 aces in a set.
Right. Maybe to switch gears here a little bit. I kind of want to bring it to a little college tennis. Jeffrey G Money Youngs, D3 athlete. How's the update on the Gustavus Adolphus tennis team located in St. Peter, Minnesota?
It's good. We had a tough 4-5 loss to regional rival Wisconsin Whitewater last weekend. This is
And that was the
probably
first time in how long?
I don't know.
I think it was a decade plus.
You know,
You guys
they
played
just-
every year, right?
are you gonna let me talk?
Yeah, the floor is yours.
Oh yeah, you know, they came out there, they outplayed us, and they won the match. So gotta give it to them. You know, we got the Stag Hen Invitational in California this weekend, and got a good big conference matchup against the Concordia Cobbers Saturday 3:30 at the Wilkinson Tennis Complex. Going to be quite the tilt. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, what do you think about Concordia's coaching staff? You know, talk around the conference has been they're really elevated this year. Are you a bit intimidated going into that match, knowing who's going to be there?
You know, not really. Like you know, their volunteer assistant's a bitch. So I mean, I guess I've got the edge on him mentally. That's all I'm gonna say.
Rumor has it.
Who is their volunteer assistant?
It's Bjorn Borg. But he's out sick this weekend, so I'm filling in.
Oh, sweet.
Rumor has it the head coach of the Cobber team has been taking pictures of you and has incriminating evidence against you.
Against me?
Against you, yeah.
He's
Dude,
using
you guys
pine tar.
what?
He's
If
using
you don't-
excessive pine tar on his grip.
Yeah, if you don't find a way to convince Gustavus to lose their matches, he's going to expose you and take you down. You might be serving 30 years plus for this incriminating photo.
It's gonna incriminate me for jaywalking. 30 years? What? Oh,
Gonna post it on Facebook with music to it as well.
that would be tough. Well, I'll see what we can do. But yeah, I know their assistant coach. He's dog shit.
Just straight up, I love it.
That guy loves tennis. I just got to put it out there. That guy loves tennis. Like,
Oh my god.
If you're a volunteer assistant tennis coach, you gotta love tennis so much.
But update on my own personal tennis. I've been dealing with some tendonitis on my inner ankle, but there's not really anything the training staff can do because there's no muscle there to like loosen up. So they
of course
told
there's
me
not.
that I went into like the doctor they have come in, and I'm prescribed to take, or I'm supposed to take a leave twice a day to reduce the inflammation. But I guess a leave makes you really drowsy. So I've been really grumpy, tired, and pissed off all week. And I'm just realizing now that it's the fucking Aleve.
That's
Well,
what mom said too about you.
But my ankle feels amazing. Nice. Might have to try that. Thanks, Barter.
So, Jeffrey, I'll just say this. We're looking forward to competing against you guys. Obviously, two competitive teams. And I may just be the first assistant tennis coach in the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference to get kicked out of a conference matchup.
Nice.
It's going to be hell.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, we got the women's teams playing each other too at the same time. Just gonna be crazy atmosphere, man.
Yeah, I heard they're shutting down the bars, the restaurants, the hotels. Everybody's going to be out.
Yeah, man. You know, shutting the town down.
Yeah.
What you know what big sporting events they have the noise meter? They're gonna bring one of those in for the Copper Gusty match.
Into the bubble, yeah.
Imagine if those things were actually honest. The noise meters, you bring it in there, and it's just like nothing.
Oh,
It's like, let's hear some noise, and then it doesn't actually do anything.
that would be pretty funny. Oh god.
I'm very excited, mostly excited for the picture after the match with you, Jeffrey. That
Oh
mom.
yeah, totally.
You're already thinking about the picture after.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta get a haircut. Look how bad I'm losing it up here.
Oh, it's some minoxidil flowing, man.
You got to go to Turkey.
Seriously, go
Get a hair
to
transplant.
Yeah.
Beef and chicken, but okay.
Do whatever Dave Portnoy did. He was balding.
Dude, I think I just need to rescue a pit bull. That'll save me.
It will,
Miss,
yeah.
yeah, Miss Peaches will donate some hair to you.
Dude, Miss Peaches is the best thing on the internet right now. To the tennis community out there, I know we've got some Barstool fans that are avid followers of us too. We fully support, and I can speak on behalf of the podcast here. We fully support animal adoption, and we fully support Miss Peaches because she is beautiful. And it is so cute hearing masculine men talking about cute little dogs. Do I sound very woke there? Absolutely. I don't care.
What are you talking about?
Wait, Jeffrey, you don't know who Miss Peaches is?
No, I don't.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Eric, you know who Miss Peaches is?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Who's Miss Peaches?
Look her up, famous Miss Peaches on Instagram. Dave Portnoy rescued a dog.
She's everywhere now. Miss
Yeah.
Peaches.
Oh, this is Miss. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know who Miss Peaches is. Good dog.
You know what we should do? We should you know how we get to the next level? We got to hire Erica Nardini. 'Cause she's gone.
Yeah, she's a free
She got
agent.
booted out of Barstool.
Honestly,
Yep.
Yeah. Here,
Dave
For
bought
the
it back
audience.
and
for the audience who hasn't seen Miss Peaches.
Oh, Miss Peaches.
It's raining. Miss Peaches. Oh, Miss Peaches, you're a beauty star. Look at you strut, Miss Peaches, on the runway. Gucci model, Miss Peaches. You're feeling yourself, Miss Peaches.
All right.
I love it.
She's beautiful. She has bad teeth, but she was also in a
Every
I
rose has its thorns, man.
yeah. She
I
was
love that
rescued
you went
from
to
a
YouTube.
house with 26 other dogs.
I love that you went to YouTube for short form and not TikTok.
Honestly.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's, Mike,
Yeah.
we're gonna end it. I was gonna say, and then I had an idea.
All right. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna pause it. If David's idea is good enough, we're gonna include it. If it's not good, we're ending it.
So, in the beautiful game of tennis, love means nothing, but love is everything in tennis. We all love each other, and it's important to talk to each other. So let's go around. One final thing in the world of tennis right now. Ike, what you got?
Well, I am very grateful for her name is Tracy L. She is the only person who accepts my contest on Crowd Rival. Thank you, Tracy L. We've had a total of like 45 matches together, and I've absolutely wiped the slate against Tracy L. And she continues to pick my contest. 140. I won $40 last night against Tracy L. Thank you, Tracy. Keep on donating to the Isaac Fund because I am winning so much money. All right, that's me.
Popcorn Jeffrey.
Back to the Division 3 tennis world. The Gusties are going down to SoCal for spring break in a couple weeks. And the fellas are gonna be frosting their tips for spring break. So as a senior on this team, my job is to purchase and find the best tip frosting materials. So I'm just grateful for that, man. Grateful to have some bleach in my hair. It's gonna be a good week.
Grateful for Capital One. Yeah.
Grateful.
Eric?
Yeah. One tennis thing on my mind is court surfacing. When are we going to make it more affordable to build a tennis court? Perhaps an outdoor tennis court. Is there a surface that reacts the same as a standard hard court that doesn't cost several $100,000 to produce? I would be very interested in that.
Yeah. You would think there would be something, right? Like, because the modern tennis court, when was that made? 1990s, 80s, 70s?
I
Like
think
hard
your like plexi cushion style court is probably, I don't even know what to guess, maybe 90s, mid 90s.
What did they play on before that? It must have been a similar surface.
I don't think there was as much cushioning in between the concrete and the surface. I think it was closer to just straight up concrete slab. But
Interesting. Is there one more to go, Bart? Or
Yeah. You know, I can't get my mind off just how like gritty and resilient Monica Seles is after taking the literal backstabbing. Insane. You know, we talk about Djokovic's Serbian, Yugoslavian blood and how gritty he is. Dude never got stabbed. Can't be the GOAT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Monica Seles is goated.
so does that make Paul Pierce the GOAT then? Because that guy got stabbed one time.
He did. But he's clearly not as dedicated to the game as Monica Seles is because she did it on the court. Yeah.
That's almost like Ron Artest-esque, but he gets stabbed in the stands.
But he was the aggressor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he created world peace because his name's Meta, world peace.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll end with this. Two things on
Wait,
my
wait.
mind.
Can you know, I have one more thing. You go first, though.
No, you go first.
Well, so in one of my classes, the class is The Black Athlete in America. So we're learning about Arthur Ashe recently. And we're actually watching some of his match against Jimmy Connors in Wimbledon. And my God, Jimmy Connors is an asshole. We need to talk about that more. And he's ugly. He's an ugly dude. That's all I have to say. That I just wanted to put that in there. I love Arthur Ashe too.
So to that point, Jeffrey, I remember once I read Jimmy Connors' autobiography in high school, and he's just an angry man. And I went to practice after that, and I was like, I'm gonna take this mindset, and try to beat Jimmy Connors. I think I played the worst hour of tennis in my entire life because T's and P's to that guy. He's so angry and he has no friends. But the final thing on my mind, back to Eric's point. We're in the upper Midwest here with backyard tennis. Twin Cities, a plethora of clay tennis courts at the country clubs, even some publics as well. Sioux Falls, you've got some clay courts. Fargo, Moorhead, in North Dakota and Minnesota, metro population 258,000, no clay tennis courts. If we've got any nice investors listening to this, think about investing. It's only going to help grow the game. And I'll leave us with this. America, fuck yeah. Taylor Fritz is up on podcast enemy Holger Rune right now. 6'2", 4'4", 15 all at Indian Wells. And so if there's one thing that we like more than an American like Taylor Fritz winning, it's Holger Rune losing.
Yes. I'm Patrick Maratoglu losing too.
Facts. All right, we'll end it there.